Hello, everybody. My name is Logan Steese, and this is week one, lab 3 or lab 1.3. So what we have to do is we have to start a packet capture, navigate the internet for about 10 minutes, and find some stuff utilizing Zeek and Zeek Cut. I've never used these things before, so this was kind of a steep learning curve, and I'll just tell you right now that I was not able to complete everything. And I also preface this with got COVID and I can barely think. So the first thing I was able to accomplish is using Zcut to convert all those timestamps to UTC. So let's go over to Cali. The command that I used to do this was first we had to use Zeek and read it or read the files. And it was able to parse them out into HTTP, SSL, DNS, NTP, and so forth. And then from there, I was utilizing commands of this nature. Let me move this out of the way. First, you have to cat your log file that you want to look at, and you have to pipe that into Zcut. TAC-D is to display the time in a human readable format, and then all of this TS, UID, ID.org, and so forth, those are all columns in that log file. So the goal was to find a certificate and all of, I assume a certificate with all of the information. After looking at this SSL log, I realized that in line 3, it said empty field, empty. And I tried running a query or running the Zcut command with attack in to filter out anything with empty in it. And it did return some stuff. Let's see. But I don't think this is necessarily what we want. And there's some weird looking certificates in here for the websites that I was going to. I went to alpo.com and I went to Reddit and went to some political subreddit. And it's interesting how some of these are showing up. But I digress. So the next portion of the lab is, find the IP address that you visited, and then find the connection log, HTTP log, and so forth. So one thing that I do in my environment at work when I need to test something is I try and navigate to alpo.com. And what that is a dog food brand, because no one in the right sense would ever go to alpo.com. So I started looking and I had one hell of a time finding anything. I know, like when I first started this 104.18.17.169 was my address, and then I couldn't find it in my HTTP log, as you can see right here. And I was like, that's interesting. I know I know that's the IP address. So then we're going to utilize previous knowledge that we learned in past labs. And I said, I wonder if this website is behind some sort of firewall. So I pinged it once. We got this address, pinged it another time, got a different address, and pinged it another time. So we got multiple addresses. So then come to find out it's sitting behind Cloudflare. So I'm not able to find the exact path or correlation between all of the log files. But where's my notes? Between these, I have them in a nice viewable format. The only thing that I could not figure out is what this column is. If anyone has an idea, please let me know. I couldn't wrap that around. I just couldn't grasp it. So 1.3 or lab 1.3 isn't as full and complete as 1.1 and 1.2, but that's what I got. Thank you very much.